Hello and welcome to another update video about ETH. As we're heading into a new trading week, ETH has last week basically maxed out here what it could do without reaching a new 2023 high. So we're just below a critical breakout point at $2,150. It is the April high. Oops, that's the phone. It is the April high, which so far has not been broken yet. But ETH might get another extension in the current rally here. ETH has quite a bit of work to catch up on Bitcoin. So I'm just saying we are below a key breakout point, and a break above that level at 2,150 could, to be honest, send us quite quickly to around about $3,000. So that's where we have a few Fibonacci levels that align. Also structurally, there is not going to be much resistance. So I'm just saying, right? I mean, if it gets a pullback, it would be the ideal spot to do it here, before rallying in a third wave rally. Okay, so again, this is the ideal spot for a pullback, but so far the pullback isn't very deep. So the trend is up and we remain focused on higher prices for ETH anyway. Quick look at the ETH BTC chart. I will do another dedicated video for it. I still haven't got enough evidence that ETH has indeed bottomed here and formed a low, but essentially the ETH BTC chart moved exactly into the region that we wanted it to move into, but we can readjust this trend line here. So basically it's in the green box that I already talked about months ago, and then we had two specific targets down here that the price is moving around. Okay, so it's dancing around these, respecting these. Now it will be interesting to see if it finally can form higher highs and higher lows. It's too early to say that ETH BTC has bottomed, but you see it's been in a downtrend since December 21. So trend continuation is favored at some point. Might not have completed its downtrend though. Might not have completed its downtrend. Might have to get below this last low, which was at 0.049. Looking at the shorter time frame, there we still have an unchanged situation in which Ether could be in the third wave still. So the third wave of that wave one I showed you on the daily chart. In this third wave, another extension is favored as long as the price is holding micro support. Well, we don't need to do it. Again, we have fulfilled, also like Bitcoin here, all minimum expectations. Actually, ETH extended a little higher than minimum expectations in this move to the upside, but never broke micro support. So the micro support is here at around about 1995. So that's the 50% retracement level of the last rally. If we see a break below the 50% retracement, I have to assume we are already in the larger degree fourth wave. And then we get still one more high in wave 5. At least that would be part of the primary scenario with the data I have available. Yeah, it's all about getting one more extension as long as we're holding 1995. It's not high probability necessarily, but it's possible, and we have to consider it. And I've adjusted the Fibonacci extensions, and the next targets to watch would be 2,150, 2,230 or 240, and $2,300. So that's sort of one scenario, and the other scenario is that this is already wave 5 and that any pullback will be very deep. Okay, then we have to assume that, okay, this is wave 5 of a larger degree wave 1. If we break below support for this wave 4 then, okay, in the primary count, then I have to assume, okay, this is not a wave 4. We already completed a complete 5-wave structure to the upside, and then we call this a wave 1, and we're coming down in wave 2, which would be then an alternative bullish scenario. It just means that we have to consider that the next pullback, if it's deep, is a wave 2, and you don't want to miss out on that, because the following or subsequent third wave is typically a trade that you want to be in. Again, no financial advice, but if I see that structure is getting more likely, that we basically completed all of this wave 1, yeah, as a complete 5-wave move already, then I will make you aware, because the upcoming third wave rally could be a real FOMO rally. On the other hand, a 5th wave can also extend quite a bit. So yeah, any deep pullback, as I've been saying, can be an opportunity. It has been an opportunity here, especially here. This trend reversal area was successful as well for an entry. I did buy down here. Yeah, not much more to add. So generally focused on higher, but with pullbacks now getting increasingly likely. The parameters are defined. If 1995 breaks, then 1769 is going to be support, with a high probability support range being between 1839 and 1909, which means that is, in my opinion, the ideal target range for this wave 4. That's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.